is Nikki Chooi, and I am the winner of the 2013 Michael Hill International Violin Competition. I grew up in Victoria, Canada, and started the violin at age 4 through the Suzuki method. I'm currently tuning in from Buffalo, New York, where I am the concertmaster of the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra. For this unique project, guided violin practice videos, I would like to share with you how I approach practicing Mozart's 4th Violin Concerto. I will now play for you the exposition of this work, and then we can go back and talk about it. For this particular concerto, it is known for its distinct opening. It is distinct, yet also very tricky for the soloist to pull off, because we are up very high on the E string, and we have only so much string to work with in terms of the vibration to make it ring. So what I try to remind myself when I practice is to make sure my 2 feet are grounded and set, my knees are not locked, my shoulders are relaxed, and that my bow is, I know exactly where to place it before I start. That way we're trying to create an environment where we try to organize as much as we can before we play. So we are trying to imitate a trumpet call here, right? Yum, bum, 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 bum. Make sure we use enough bow on the 8th notes. So it creates a nice ring to the sound. Now going on, here in this passage, make sure there's direction to each figure. For example, make sure you play through the rests. here is an example of an appoggiatura. It's really important to know which note to emphasize. You always want to emphasize the start of the appoggiatura, not the resolution. For example, here. Never this. Now going on. In the 16th note passage, it is important to remember to keep your right hand supple to activate the fingers so that each and every 16th note can have quality and that it speaks well. Going on to the next section. It is important to remember to use lots of bow so that there's air in the sound. Almost like throwing up a ball and waiting for it to settle down. And these following eighth notes are, the soloist is completely alone. So you don't have to distort the rhythm, but have freedom within those few eighth notes that you have by yourself. For this passage here, I like to remind myself to anticipate where my bow arm should be in accordance to which string I'm supposed to play. For example, if you notice my right arm, it anticipates where it's going to be, whether it's to the G string or whether it's going down to the A string. That way, it really helps with the quality of the sound and the quality of the passage as well. And now we approach the second theme. What you heard previously was virtuosity, excitement, and charm. Now we get to a place where it's a little bit more melodic, so it's important to keep the bow as legato as possible. In Mozart, it is important to be very distinct with character. He goes from happy to sad and everything in between. For example, at the beginning of this second theme, it is in the major key, so it's happy. Now it's minor. Now back to major. For this next entrance, I like to think about sound quality. Like the beginning, we are working with a very short length of strings, so bow speed and air in the sound is really important. That way we create ring and warmth to the tone. Now moving on. Remember, this passage, we are in constant dialogue with the orchestra. So have a little bit of fun, like a conversation. Violin Concerto. Have fun, practice well, and looking forward to hearing your progress.